Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Boone, guys, a brand new video. Really quickly before I get into today's video, I just want to thank all of you so much for all the support you guys showed on my recent sale I just had yesterday. Honestly, like every single time I have a sale, you guys just kill it with all the support. I cannot thank you all enough. I sold over like 20 items in the first like hour and a half or something like that, which is just so insane to me. That blows my mind. I still have a ton of stock on my web store, so if you guys want to go check that out, the link is in the description. Also follow me on Instagram at SeattleSelect. I go live on there a ton. I do polls. I do a lot of interacting with the homies there, so go follow me on that page and go show some love to the sale. You guys have already been killing it, so thank you so much. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a little review of the entire Supreme season so far. It's like week 10 now. It's coming up on week 10, so I figured that's like some kind of significant number. I can't remember how many weeks there are in a Supreme season, but we're just about halfway through. 10 just seemed like a significant number, so I figured let's do a little review of the season so far, see what weeks have been good, what weeks haven't been, and we can just kind of like gauge if the entire season's been decent, bad, or good so far. I'm also curious what you guys think of this season so far, so let me know down in the comments. I'm sure there's a lot of different opinions about how good the season's been so far. I'm really actually curious what you guys have to say. I always read my comments, so please do leave your opinion. I'll definitely read it and get back to you. Basically, we're just going to start off with week 1. I'm going to go week by week and just kind of highlight some of my favorite items, some low light items that were really bad, and just how the entire week seemed. After we skim through like each week really quickly, I'm just going to tell you guys at the end of the video what I think of this season as a whole so far and what I hope for going forward. Also, drop a like if you guys enjoy this little setup. I've been trying to work on a better setup for my videos forever, and I know some people really want me to get a better setup, so hopefully this setup's doing better. I still need to work on lighting a little bit, but I hope you guys enjoy it. You guys know me, I'm always rambling, so let's just jump into actually talking about these items. Let's start off with week number 1, or I guess it's called week 0 on Sub Community. Basically, I'm going to be on Sub Community and just scroll through really quickly the entire week and give my overall general opinion of it. So week 0, I guess you could say, which is weird to say, was a fire week. What a way to start off the Supreme season. Supreme always starts it off pretty strong, but in my opinion, this might have been the best first week drop ever Supreme has done. The reason I say that is because I thought the t-shirts were not bad. Honestly, looking back on it especially, I think the t-shirts were definitely not bad at all. So what you're seeing on the screen right now is the most popular items of the week, and I definitely agree with a lot of these. The shoulder bag was crazy fire, still hitting super hard. I know those are going for like 150 now, which is insane. I remember I sold mine at the time for like 100 or 110 or something like that. Stupid steal. Definitely should have hung on to it, but these are crazy. One of the best shoulder bags Supreme's ever dropped just because of those straps. It's interesting to see this FTW tee, the Fuck the World tee, actually became very, very popular. I don't remember it being this popular when it actually first dropped. I know the resale for these has taken off like it's Amigos or something like that. It's ridiculous. These go for over 100 now. Again, I sold mine for like 70 or something stupid like that. Definitely an idiot for that. This logo Zippo, fire. Definitely one of my favorite Zippos they've ever done. Like, there are just so many new items they introduced or brought back that I thought were so fire for week 1. If you're asking what I mean by bring back, I'm talking about this illegal business design. This thing is insane. I really like the hoodies. I wish they had some kind of little Supreme tag around the pocket area on the front. I remember that was my one complaint. The colorways they chose were fire though. I really like the hoodie. I would have preferred to be on the front, the legal business little logo, but it's all good. Like, I still think it's fire as hell. These go for a crazy amount now, like 250 to 290, which is a ton. All the bags go super hard. Like, let me just say that real quick. A lot of the Skull Pile items I didn't really love at the beginning of the season, but I'm definitely warming up to them. I've always thought for sure I like this design the most though on the skate deck. I especially love this deck just because it has a design on the front and back, or the top and bottom I should say. Most skate decks from Supreme do not have that. The necklace tee has gone crazy. I still don't really like it that much though, to be honest. I don't know what else to say about this week. I'll say the t-shirts were not the craziest for me, but I definitely appreciate them more, especially looking back on it. Some of them I still think are terrible, like the Char tee I think's bad, Molotov tee, Chicken Dinner tee has warmed up to me a little bit. All the accessories week 1 I think are what made it so crazy. All 3 of the skate decks went hard. The stacking cups, the boxes, the Zippo, the shoulder bags, all the bags. Like, honestly, week 1 had so much heat. I definitely give it a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. Very, very good week and a really good, strong way to start off the season for Supreme. Week 2 is definitely a lot weaker. Honestly, like, a lot of the stuff that dropped I did not care about, especially these Vans. I did not think they were that great. Some people really liked them. I didn't. Honestly, the tennis balls were the only good thing that dropped this week, so week 2 for me was not that fire. I thought these corduroy baseball jerseys were not bad either, I suppose I could say, and the sleeve scripts were decent, but I wasn't the biggest fan of these leather jackets. I know they had a lot of hype. Week 2 for me, what I'd say was probably like 6 or 7 out of 10. There were still some sleeper pieces that weren't bad, and it wasn't a bad week, but it was just definitely not a week for me. Week 3 again was a week I did not think was bad necessarily, but it was again not a week for me. I thought the little water bottle was fire. Definitely had to get a pair of these Air Forces, even though I don't like them that that much, and I still really don't like them that much. I still had to pick them up for that check. You know, I had to go get my bread one time, so I did do a live cop getting those. But yeah, I didn't think this week was that crazy. I don't know why there's so much hype with this ballpoint pen, just because I'm not paying that much money for a pen. The rest of the stuff that dropped this week I was not that impressed with, so I'd give this week probably a 5 or 6 out of 10, especially because I was disappointed with the Supreme NBA Nike collab. I definitely think it could have been a lot better. Week 4 we had Supreme Public Enemy, and I know I got a lot of mixed reviews with my hype over this week. I thought this week was super dope. I loved it a lot. Looking back on it, a lot of these pieces seem to hit with the like and dislike ratio, yet people still seem to hate on it, which I don't understand. It still seems to get some hate. A lot of the pieces are sitting on StockX for retail, which is pretty crazy. Kind of blows my mind. I understand at the same time though, Public Enemy isn't that relevant for a lot of people. I do see the prices of this stuff going up in the future. I really love this pendant. I don't even understand why the pendant didn't sell out or anything like that, because I thought it was so crazy. One of my favorite Supreme pendants ever. This rug was a dope item. I love when Supreme drops rugs. They had so many different pieces this drop in this collection. That's why I really liked it a lot. I also thought the little collectible accessories they added were super fire. That poster went hard. One thing I really don't understand is look at all the dislikes these pants got. I thought these were actually super hard, especially this black and red colorway, yet it super got hated on. I don't understand it. I still don't really understand it, but this week just really was hated on, I guess, even though it seems like the reviews weren't that bad for it. Next up is week 6. This is probably a top 3 drop so far this season. The TVT absolutely splashed on everyone. God damn, that shit was dripping, bro. I really wanted to get one. I took a humongous L this live cop. My entire computer just like had a meltdown. Oh my god, that was like the most frustrating live cop ever. But this week I definitely thought it was fire. The Illusion Coin Bank I ended up getting 2 of. I actually have it right here, right next to me. I got that in store, which was lucky. I wasn't able to get any of the t-shirts in store, which really sucked though, but I did end up getting the Ladybug and Fiorenza tee. Honestly, these reflective stripe work jackets I thought were one of the hardest pieces of this week along the TVT and Coin Bank, but nothing else was that insane for me. We had the Nan Golden collab, which wasn't that dope for me. It definitely got a lot of hate, and I don't think it's really ugly, but it's just nothing relevant for me, so I didn't cop it for the personal. I'd probably give this week a 7 out of 10, just because the TVT was fire as well as the Coin Bank, and honestly this Diamond Tee wasn't bad either. It wasn't my favorite, but I thought this was a solid week. Next up we have week 7. This is the Supreme North Face drop, and I'm sure a lot of you are going to be hating on this drop as well. I totally understand that, because I do not think it was that hard at all. I definitely think Supreme North Face could have done a lot better, but I will say that there are pieces in this that are underappreciated in my opinion. The t-shirts and hoodies definitely aren't underappreciated, but I think they are very fire. Especially in person, these pieces go way harder than they originally did in the previews. Supreme and the North Face actually copied the kind of metallic look really well on the t-shirts and hoodies, so those definitely banged. I thought that the silver parka was fire, but the other two I was not a fan of at all, and the resale prices have plummeted. It's like the lowest Supreme North Face resale prices have ever been. The metallic shoulder bag I still think goes hard. All the shoulder bags I will say I think go hard. This little nightlight keychain as well as a stamp also were awesome that week. I'm really glad I was able to get both of those because I think they're cool little accessories to have, and I do have them as a part of my collection now because I did pick them up in that live cop, even though I took an L on the parka, which sucks, but I was able to get the t-shirt, so I kind of rescued the L a little bit. Overall, I'd give this week probably a 6 or 7 out of 10. Actually 6 out of 10 just because it could have been so much better. It could have been some crazy heat. It was very decent. I remember when these leaked last season, I wasn't that hyped, and I'm still not that hyped on them, unfortunately, but nonetheless, it wasn't an ugly week, I wouldn't say. It wasn't a bad week, just was not as good as it could have been. Next up, we have week 8, and for week 8, I have to say this was actually a pretty hard week. Honestly, I hated all the lookbook stuff that was dropping, but just these Ramoas alone made it go crazy. I definitely should have bought one. Like, I knew they were going to resell for double the amount they were going for. I even said that in my review video of the week. I just didn't feel like watching my bank account drain for $1,600 or $1,800, so I didn't want to buy one, but I would have doubled my money, so I am an idiot, but nonetheless, I got this little cactus keychain. Definitely a cool little piece. I have it right next to me right here. By the way, let me know if you guys would like me to do videos of me unboxing all this Supreme stuff I cop in live cops, because I never really do. Let me know if you guys want to see me do that, though. I definitely can unbox all my Supreme stuff I get from them on screen so you guys can see what it looks like in person. The only thing I went for this week was the cactus keychain, which I did acquire. It's a neat little piece. Nothing too crazy, though. I'd definitely give that week like a 5 or 4 out of 10. Probably a 4 out of 10 just because the lookbook items were so terrible. So that brings us to week 9, which was last week. I got hated on a ton for saying the Supreme Lacoste drop was very underwhelming and not very dope in my opinion, but I do stick true to that statement, you guys. I can definitely appreciate the subtle branding the Supreme had in this collab, but too much Lacoste branding for me. Like I said, I'm from Seattle. Lacoste is not a relevant brand here. People don't wear it. People thought I was calling the brand Lacoste irrelevant. I'm saying it's irrelevant for me, not for everyone, obviously. Like, you guys can all have your own opinions. I just thought that this drop was very weak and underwhelming because I don't really care about Lacoste. I thought the first drop they did was way better. This collab felt like a step back back from the first, and that's why I was so disappointed with it and not very hyped, unlike a lot of other people. I did think the cartridge flask was super hard, and I wish I'd gone for it alone. I would have had it if I didn't try to double cart with the shoulder bag, but it's all good. I tried to get greedy for the live cop. You guys don't realize sometimes I'm just trying to do stuff for entertainment purposes. If I was really trying to be smart, I would have just grabbed the flask on its own and gone for the shoulder bag off the Lacoste site. However, I wanted to go in the 2-for-1. You know, I wanted to go big or go home, so I tried to do both in one cart, see if I could do it for the video. I couldn't. I took the L, but it's all good. I'm not tripping. Overall, though, I would have given this week probably like a 6 out of 10, just because there were some good pieces. I did really like these little shoulder bags, and I also could appreciate these varsity jackets, but I thought that the actual overall collab wasn't that crazy. So that does it for week 1 to 9. We have week 10 coming up. I don't know what's gonna be dropping week 10 yet. I hope there's gonna be another collab. I'm really praying they do that Hellraiser collab soon. I'd love to get like a t-shirt from that. I'm sure the stickers will be fire for that as well. I love the Hellraiser graphic. Let me know what you guys think of the season so far if you haven't already. What I think so far is this season's kind of been underwhelming. It started off with such a bang. Like week 1 went super crazy. It came in front. If you think week 1 was weak, then I don't understand you, bro. The accessories went crazy hard. The t-shirts were not bad. Some people thought the t-shirts were ugly. I was included. Looking back, they're not that bad. I'd give the t-shirts like a 6 or 7 out of 10. They're not the worst t-shirts Supreme has ever dropped by any means. I will say I think all the Supreme collabs this season have been very disappointing. The Ramoa collab was definitely one of the hardest hitters. The North Face one got very bad reception, so I'd say that was a huge disappointment, even though it was Supreme North Face. In my opinion, Supreme Public Enemy actually like lived out to its expectations. I thought that was a fire drop. The accessories were cool. The posters and stickers they added were dope. I thought every t-shirt wasn't bad. The work jacket was hard. Pants were hard. That was definitely my favorite week. I'm sorry I keep like glorifying it. I thought that was the redeeming week of Supreme so far this season, along with week 1. Overall, I'd give this season 5 out of 10. I definitely think it's going to improve a lot. Hopefully their collabs get better, and I'm really just going to act like they will. They've done a couple bad collabs so far, so they can't get worse, right? I don't know though. Supreme still has some lookbook items pending we haven't gotten dropped yet, as well as some super fire accessories, so stay tuned for that, folks. I will be doing live cops of all that goody. If I cop it, that might not be too guaranteed, but I'm going to do my best for all of you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think of Supreme.